If you're a coach or a consultant, chances are you didn't get into business to chase down invoices or fight with your scheduling software. Nope, you got into it because you love your craft. But what happens when all that other stuff, that administrative friction, starts getting in the way? Let's dig into that. So, let me ask you a question and be honest. Is the hardest, most draining part of your day not the actual coaching, but all the hoops you have to jump through just to do the coaching? The endless back and forth emails, the tech glitches, the payment chasing. Does that sound a little too familiar? There's a perfect name for this, and it's business friction. And this image right here, it just nails it. It's that tangled, messy, frustrating path of admin tasks that creates so much drag. And it doesn't just slow you down, it makes the whole experience a headache for your clients too. And all that friction, well, it adds up. It creates something called admin debt. Think of it like credit card debt, but for your time and your mental energy. Every little admin task is a withdrawal, pulling you away from your unique genius, which, by the way, is the thing your clients are actually paying you for. It's this silent killer of your focus and your results. Okay, so if that's a problem, what's the solution? I love this analogy they use. Think about it like this. You are the coach. Your eyes are on the destination, on getting your client where they need to go. And Highland Business Solutions? They're your personal road crew, out there ahead of you, making sure the path is paved, smooth, and clear. Here's how that breaks down super simple. Your job is to focus on one thing, the destination, your client's success. Highland's job is to take care of everything else, to fill in all the potholes, all those little tech and admin headaches that can throw you off course. And here's the dream, right? The end goal. Imagine a world where you spend 90% of your time doing what you love, doing your actual craft, instead of getting buried in logistics. Think about that. That's a complete game changer. So this friction we're talking about, where does it actually live? Let's get specific, because these are what we can call the silent client killers. Okay, this concept is absolutely crucial. It's called the window of willingness. It's that tiny, fleeting moment when a potential client has finally built up the courage and momentum to actually reach out to you. Any little bit of friction right then, like hitting your voicemail, can slam that window shut for good. And they don't just call a competitor. A lot of the time, they just give up. Let's look at the classic example. On the left, you've got the ghost. You're busy, you miss a call, and poof, that potential client is gone forever. A lost lead. But look at the right. That's the solution. An automatic missed call text back that engages them instantly. You meet them in their moment of need, and the conversation stays alive even when you can't pick up the phone. And this friction? Oh yeah, it has a price tag, a real one. This number, $470 a month, is what one wellness coach was paying for six different disconnected software subscriptions. This is subscription overload, and it's a massive, often hidden drain on your bottom line. So we've identified the potholes. Now for the good part. Let's look at the toolkit. What are the actual tools this road crew uses to clear that path for you? It really boils down to 4 core pillars. First, you've got an all-in-one CRM that becomes the central hub for everything. Then there's that critical missed call text back feature. They also make sure you look the part with professional web and branding. And finally, they give you an edge by automating tasks with their AI advantage. The heart and soul of this whole thing is consolidation. Seriously, instead of trying to make a dozen different apps talk to each other, everything, scheduling, invoicing, client notes, follow-ups, it all lives in one single place. The goal couldn't be simpler. Less money spent, way less headache, and way more clarity and time for your actual business. And it's not just about the back end. HBS also focuses on your professional image. We're talking about taking your website from that "I built this on a Sunday afternoon" look to a firm, confident virtual handshake that says, "We're the real deal." And they also use AI to take over soul-crushing tasks like drafting proposals or summarizing meetings, literally saving you hours every single week. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Oh, automation, isn't that cold and impersonal? But I love this quote. It's a great way to reframe it. Automation isn't cold, it's consistent. By letting the system handle the repeatable process stuff, you're actually freed up to be more human, to be fully present with your clients when it matters most. Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, but here's the billion-dollar question. Does it actually work? Let's move from the idea to the proof and see what this transformation from chaos to calm looks like in the real world. Remember that wellness coach paying nearly $500 for 6 different apps? Well, after they consolidated everything into one system, this was the result: a 60% reduction in their monthly software bill. That's real money that went straight back into their pocket. And what about those ghost clients we talked about? The missed calls? With just that one automated text back feature turned on, that same coach started recovering 3 to 5 clients every single month. Clients that would have just disappeared into thin air before. So here it is, the whole story in one picture. This is what that transformation looks like, moving from a chaotic mass of 6 disconnected apps to one single streamlined system. And the result wasn't just about saving money. It was about real, measurable business growth fueled by getting those lost leads back. So after seeing all of that, the next logical question is, okay, what about my business? Where are my points of friction? It's time to find your own potholes. And that's exactly what Highland Business Solutions helps you do with their free practice audit. And they're really, really clear about this. This is not a sales pitch. It is not some high-pressure call. Its entire purpose is to diagnose the problems and give you immediate value. The promise is really simple and powerful. During this audit, the goal is to pinpoint exactly where you are leaking time, money, or clients, and then show you a concrete plan to fix it. It's all about diagnosis and strategy. So if you are ready to spend more time on your craft and a whole lot less time fighting friction, the path forward is pretty clear. You can book your own free practice audit right now. Just head over to highlandbusinesssolutions.com.